property, and they'll contact the agent to get more information. That sounds right, doesn't it? Make sense? You're talking to the seller. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work. Well, here's the problem. They never answer the phone. It's not that they rarely answer the phone. They'll put your listing out on Realtor.com. Matter of fact, guys, I'm just talking to you right now. Y'all know, does anybody spend money in Realtor.com to enhance your listings?
All of us the whole office is enhanced listing.
Okay, so you know what happens with that, right? I mean, are y'all getting leads?
Yes.
Okay. Y'all might be different.
Didn't say they were good ones.
I understand. Okay, are y'all responding? I bet y'all are responding to your leads. Dang, y'all are good around here. That's good because you've managed it. But a lot of realtors don't. Y'all know that, don't you? A lot of realtors in this market, they'll put. See, Realtor.com does this. Have y'all gotten tested through Realtor.com? They sent you a fake emails. Have y'all responded to those? They did it last year. I don't know if they've done it this year or not, but they do it for years. Once a year they'll send out a fake email to all of the agents that are paying to enhance their listings. And y'all are paying to get your name and phone number, right? Mm-hmm. Is that right? Is that what they're doing?
The office pays, yes.
Okay, office pays, get their name and phone number, okay. Mm-hmm. But they would do this trial. They send out a fake email acting like they want more information about that to measure how many agents actually respond.
That's why we didn't respond.
That's why the ones never respond back to us. Yeah.
Did they let you know that that's what happened?
No, of course not.
Oh, so.
No.
Well, how would we know then if we've been tested?
Well, that's true. That's true.
That's one of the people we never heard back from.
Well, no, because they use it. It's the same. It's like the same person. I mean, I've had offices where the agents connect up and they go, "Hey, I got that. Oh, we've been tested." They knew they were being tested because we talked about it. But now, okay. So anyway, here's the problem. You got to tell sellers is the rest of the real estate industry does not have a system that we do that I'm going to share with you. Now, do you think people understand what call center means?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They do, don't they? I think we can use that term now, and we're not doing real estate speak. You know, that's another thing. Be real careful when you're doing real estate speak when they don't speak real estate, you know. But I think people understand call center now. And so we can get into talking about the call center. Matter of fact, there's a picture of it coming up here, or a symbolic picture of the call center coming up, okay? So anyway, we talk about the problem, and we say, listen, by the way, oh, and I didn't tell you this too. When you have the doors sitting out there on the table, you should have your pad sitting right here on the table in front of it, or up above it, or your laptop, and hopefully have an internet connection. And so when we start talking about Weicker.com on doors, you can go to the pad and demonstrate. You can log on, okay? So this isn't low tech. I mean, it is, but it's demonstrating the highest tech opportunity for a seller in the marketplace. You know, there's some irony there a little bit, I guess. So we're talking about, so we got that there, we're talking about how, Mr. Seller, I'm sure you're aware that most people start their home search. Now, don't act like a retard. I'm sorry, that's politically not good. Don't act like, I'm sorry, don't act like an idiot and say, if you're there because they went through the lead network, don't sit there and go, have you ever, contacted an agent about more information on property? Well, that'd be kind of stupid. And by the way, it's going to be rare that you're on listing appointments from lead network leads. Y'all are aware of that, right? It's primarily buyer leads is what they are, and you'll convert them into that. But anyway, you'll ask them, say, listen, have you ever inquired? Maybe they haven't. Another thing you do is you can call the lead network right there. Maybe pull up one of your listings, because right now, unfortunately, if you're on the lead network and you have a listing, the lead still comes to you. I meant to close that loop earlier. We have not fixed that. So if you're a listing agent, you're still going to get the lead. You're the first one to be called. Okay? I'm lobbying to change that, but we'll see. Okay? But one of the good things you can do is you can sit there and you can go on Weicker.com and say, let me show you how this works. And you can find one of your listings. You can say, here, call them. And they call the lead network and they say, hey, I'm interested in this property, 123 Brown Street. It's your And it's like, great, you want to talk to you? And they go, good. You work with, hey man, you'll talk to a realtor? And they go, sure. And they go, hang on a minute. And then they call you. You're sitting right there.
Hello.
Sitting right there. You're making the smallest triangle ever. Up to the satellite and down. Phone call. So you question them, ask them how much they've been involved with searching for real estate online. Talk about the problem with real estate. Then start showing our strategy. Occasionally, we will send out a notice to the broker or the administrators in the office that are creating doors. That, excuse me, that there's a new sheet for doors, and it's that we have changed some relationships with different vendors. Okay, but these are the web people that we connect with and share lead information and generate leads from. The list is, look guys, the list is that long, but why do we put these on there?
That's what they recognize.
So what they're going to recognize. So one of the people's going to recognize. So we start by showing what our strategy is to get in front of every potential home buyer in America through our SEO and our internet strategy. And by the way, Mr. and Miss Seller, Weiger.com is among the top 1% of all real estate websites. Plus, we have a higher close rate on our website than any other real estate company, period. Probably about 3 to 4 times what any other real estate company that you're going to be talking to here to consider listing your property is going to close on. And it starts with us spending more money with these partners trying to get their consumers' eyeballs on your house online. Okay? Then we show them how their house looks in Weichert.com and Realtor.com. You see that? There's a template, and at this point I want y'all to think about something. Have you ever taken over to a listing appointment some flyers that you created for the last houses you sold?
Yes.
Okay, that's what everybody does. You realize the difference here is that we're not going over and saying, if you list with me, I will do that for you. We're going over, we have already done that for them. You follow? Mm-hmm. It's already done. It's created, and that's what we're showing in this plan. You just have to pull the trigger. Okay? Is their listing up on Weichert.com or on Realtor.com? Say no. It looks like it though, doesn't it? It's like everything is done already, and it can be done like that, correct? All they have to do is press hard 3 copies, and it's going up there. Okay. So this is where we talk about visibility and how Weichert.com works, and how we have 11-minute visit instead of 9 second place and all that kind of stuff. And you'll recognize these photographs, and we're going to take many, many more. And you can talk about your other websites that you got. What do y'all have other websites you put your listings on? Does your MLS have a public website? The board?
No.
I know y'all might need to figure this out. So when you get a listing, it's going on Weichert.com. It's going on Realtor.com.
It goes the portal through List Hub, so it goes.
Yes.
We go to our listing appointment with 2 pages that have 100 websites.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So thank you. Answer my question. So y'all are aware of all the websites that you're syndicating out to.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And you have that as a list, and that's a nice, impressive, big expansion. Good. Beautiful. All right. Okay. Then we talk about how the lead network works with this little 4-picture graphic here. And we explain, so consumers sit and will search, and by the way, now I'm going off, roll here, but do y'all know when the majority of the leads come in? What time of day the majority of the leads come in?
Middle of the night.
Middle of the night, evening, that kind of stuff? Wrong. One would think, wouldn't you? But it's between it's work hours on work computers. It's between 11 and 3 is when you're going to see your biggest. And if you go into, I could go into the portal, and if that report would come up, the one that was slow, it shows what time of day all those are, and you can glance, you can see. They have surprisingly few leads sitting in the inbox in the morning when they come in, you'd be surprised. Now, each individual, they might not have 2 or 3. You think people are sitting all night. See, we thought, now, what? See where perception didn't meet reality? You know, the facts are we have it. We got the time stamp when the calls come in, but our perception was it was in the evening, okay? Remember, consumers have perceptions that are all screwed up as well, and that we need to guide those. Okay, so we talk to them, we say, listen, as I just showed you on Walker.com, people go there, they're going to spend time, they're going to call to the call center. As you can see, we have a call center person there. They're going to pre-qualify or qualify whether this is the person that we want to show your house to. And then, y'all know how to explain it, right? Who can explain it to me? Then what happens? Somebody tell me in awkward, broken words what you're going to say to a seller about how the lead network works. Just try to get a nutshell. Somebody volunteer. Yes.
So they're going to call the call center.
Yep, there they are.
Once they call the call center, they're going to call an agent.
They're going to, well, yeah, good. Keep it on.
That's available and ready and willing to schedule an appointment to show their property.
Yes.
And we're going to get it sold.
And we're going to get it sold. Good. 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 Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to put your house on Weicker.com and all of these different things, these syndicated things. But Weicker.com is going to generate inquiries into the call center. The call center is going to ask these people if they actually want to come look at your house. And if they go yes, they're immediately going to connect them with one of our agents and schedule an appointment. Okay? That's how we have solved the problem that the rest of the industry has, where consumers see your house on a website, they try to contact that listing agent, and the listing agent is busy working with another client. And then you lose the opportunity with that potential buyer. For us, that's unacceptable. So we've developed a call center where while I'm busy, you're going to get served. Okay? And so any buyer that wants to see your property can do it. So y'all getting the idea? You're going to make these words your own, and you're going to have more information to put in there, but that's basically the key to that. Okay? So then we talk about other marketing and how we've established track record for attracting buyers areas by print media, radio, outdoor advertising, as well as highly recognized signs. Now, are y'all doing newspaper ads?
Yeah, I do.
You are doing them?
Yeah.
Individually?
Yes.
Okay, for just general listings?
Correct.
Okay.
Some do, some don't.
Okay. Do people call you
Yeah.
as a result?
We
Okay.
had 3 sales off them last year, so they more than paid for them.
3 sales last year off of newspaper ads.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Correct.
What's a newspaper? Is it
Dollar
the
State News.
Sorry?
Dollar State News.
And it's the main paper for this town.
Yep.
Okay.
I would assume. I don't know if the journal's bigger or not.
What's distribution?
I don't know.
Under 2. It's just interesting because we got so much data coming in now about newspapers and what's happening. Y'all know.
35,000 on Sundays for the real estate.
Okay, so almost at the neighborhood newspaper circulation level. You follow? That's why I was asking. Something that has changed, upside down in real estate is people abandoning the newspaper all over the country. Usually it's the major newspaper for the town they abandoned. But now what's happened in the last 2 or 3 years, a big wave back to the neighborhood papers. You follow? In larger, like where I live is the Highlands, the Record. It's my community where I live of about, 20,000, 25,000 people within Louisville, and that's where and I read that. I quit getting the Courier Journal years ago, Now, so I want to bring that up because everybody's going to have a different dialogue for this page depending on what your office strategy is with newspaper. You see where we put the newspaper ads kind of back? And a lot of agents in a lot of our top offices, what they say at this is, oh, by the way, Mr. Seller, we put this up here just to let you know that we quit spending money in newspaper because it doesn't work. What works are other things, and particularly the internet. And that's kind of the whole dialogue, for that. Now, if you're using it and you've got, now, but I've learned something, so this is small distribution paper, so it's kind of acting like a neighborhood paper.
I only know that because I just called recently.
Yeah, I was gonna
2
say that,
weeks.
but I.
To find out?
That came, yeah.
I
that
gave her the
came-
contact information,
Yeah.
and she stole my thunder, so.
Although
Yeah.
a lot of the newspapers, our local ones, not a lot of them, but there are some that are actually on the internet.
Yes.
Like you
Well,
can,
yes.
like, so.
Of course.
So it's.
You get an internet
so-
exposure
so
when you
get
buy the ad,
exposure,
right,
yeah.
sure.
Either way.
Yeah. Now, well, but you see what that in places where you're not. Well, let me say this. The other strategy, and we advocate this to our owner brokers and managers, and we talk about in the Management Academy, is if you're going to do newspaper, only advertise homes that are being held open. So we've got, I just name our Best Beach, Hallmark, ABG. These are top offices in the Weichert system. That's their rule. Is you go out and get a listing. We're buying this full page ad every week, but we're not just going to put new listings in there. It'll go in when you're holding it open under the full Weichert 2-week open house system. And that's a smart thing to do. And you can impose that on yourself. If you're doing your own newspaper advertising in the local paper, impose it on yourself. Make it a, and you'll feel better about this after we go through the open house system tomorrow. But impose it on yourself and say, I'm only going to advertise in the paper these houses I'm holding open. And it'll help your business. Be good for it. Okay. All right, let me get on through some of these. So you can talk about your other stuff. I don't know if are we planning a billboard coming out anytime soon? Like
Monday.
Monday. There you go. Do you know where it is yet?
I do.
Nice. Do they know?
No.
Did I blow the?
No, she told us. You put it in the email.
I did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's actually right out in front of Liberto's. Yeah, I just did this weekend, didn't I?
Close by?
That was a test
Awesome.
to make sure somebody read it. Yay! Good job, guys.
Good. Good.
It's just about, 200 yards down this
Beautiful.
way.
Beautiful.
It says, turn left at the light
Okay.
now.
Now.
They already were to go to Wawa's, but in the meantime,
Yeah.
it sounds good.
While you're there.
That's just a funny name for a store. If Mark's here tomorrow, ask him what his daughter will eat. I think it's a chicken sandwich from Wawa. That's the only thing she'll eat. I think. Skinny's right. It's just a bothersome name for a chain store. But not if you're looking for a restaurant. It's good.
There's
Whatever.
also a
Wawa's the go-to.
newspaper campaign that I'm putting together this week, and I'll let you know, but it'll be about 5 days worth.
Nice.
It'll be
Doing
quite a bit.
the roll out the change. Awesome. Okay. So other marketing, and here's the other marketing too. Now this is their home on postcards, and this is where we talk about the vast majority of our potential buyers are going to come from within a local area, and how we use postcards to try to capture folks and invited open houses, etc. What are you thinking about?
The open house thing, it's gonna be exciting.
Oh, it is. I know. Look there. There's those cards, by the way. See those? Look on the front and the back of those little business cards at the bottom. Those are the cards that go on the front. And see, those are made right here. Y'all get it. Just so you know, there's a website that she's going to, Marketing Resource, and she uploads the photographs once, even though you've seen these photographs from multiple places. Just upload it once. Fill in the text boxes, and then hit print. And it prints out all these custom elements, including the business cards, which are just Avery label or Avery business card blanks that we inventory. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So they're all done, pulled out here. Okay. So there's that, and we talk about typical distance. Most homeowners maybe just 12 miles from their current address, etc. So we talk about our direct mail that we're using, and their house is continually on this stuff. They're seeing their home all the way through. Then we talk about Weichert relocation, which I don't know. Have we seen? I didn't look to see if we have any corporate clients anywhere near here.
The pond.
I'm sorry.
The pond.
Are we? Yeah, we got DuPont.
Yeah.
I think we do. Do we?
Yes.
Okay.
He said it that night.
Okay. Good. Okay. All right.
Unless he's a bar.
Well, no. Yeah, I wouldn't tell you if it was. Marty and I go way back, way back. So y'all get it. Marty was Century 21, me,
Yeah.
Les, Mark, all these guys were. Well, we're not set up for corporate relocation yet. I know that. That's a process that you got to get. That's going to take a while to go through to become eligible for the relocation business. But